Y'all don't know, Love and Hip Hop decided to air an episode where some of the cast members sat down at the table and discussed Erica Mena's statement towards Spike. Love and Hip Hop put out a statement to promote the next episode, right? As for context, this is what Erica is responding to. This is her response, so let us break it down. I think it's absolutely fair that I speak under this post, especially because I was indeed filming nonstop for 7 months after the actual incident between me and that other individual. The network chose to still film with me nonstop, which is why I was used as the base storyline for the whole second half of the actual season. They had this footage for months. So what? You said it. They didn't give you a cue card to say those words. You said it. They chose to edit it how they wanted and aired it. They chose to edit it how they wanted and aired it. It's only now that they are desperate trying to save face and using me to do so. They said that they were using you, right? But for years, you have been on this cast, you have been on this show, and you have been a part of many scenes where you acted a fool. Where was your statement then? Where was the woe is me, they're using me statements then? What's wrong with just saying, I'm sorry? Said, if I'm being used to set an example, why am I not a part of this round table discussion? Because you're fired, sweetheart. You really are delusional. Usually when you're terminated, they're not bringing you back. Of course, they have to improvise. You've been on this network long enough to know how this goes. So miss us with the semantics. He says, why are they so desperate to film nonstop right now to make up for everything I shot that they can't use now? Desperate to save face, but true, and only reason a statement was even made by the network was because of the backlash. Moving on. Not because they truly believe what I said was a slur. Are you sure about that? Then she also said the fact that they're now making a mockery of the situation, but no, you made a mockery out of this. You yourself and I. You yourself and I. You did that by using individuals who have indeed said things just as bad. Messy Yandy, 2015 at Hot 97 on air, called me an ass monkey. Now, I want to stop right here because when I initially made my video, and I posted it to YT, I started getting all these random comments. Majority of them was bringing up Yandy's name. I assumed that it was Erica leaving those posts because they also went into detail about her and Sin still being friends. No other person would know that but Erica, because I hadn't seen a picture of her and Sin together on no social medias. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Her and Sin would know that. This was some of the posts. As you see, that was the first comment. But the thing is, Yandy Smith said the same thing years ago, and there was no outrage. But people would defend Yandy Smith saying the same thing with no outrage. You better cancel Yandy Smith. This was in minutes. Like, this was like minute after minute, this person was commenting it. So now I know for sure it was you, Erica. Allegedly. Yandy aside, Yandy got her job. You don't. Let's not shift the narrative. We're holding you accountable. You stated that Spice bringing up your parenting skills is the reason why you called her a monkey, right? But as Spice said, what about those other people that you call monkey? I just want to understand. That's all. But anyways, she said that she called her an ass monkey. To try to save face for the network sponsors is pathetic. If you really wanted to save face, why not have two women who are just as wrong in the scene and have this conversation, since this network feels it needs to be had? But didn't Yandy address you personally and try to have a conversation with you, and you stood 10 toes on your comment? You sitting at a table with 3 or 4 different other individuals wouldn't have changed your opinion on how you felt about Spike. Goes on to say that she gave this franchise 13 years. And now they need to save face, so they're going to wear her name out to make up for their F up. Their F up is you, and they're correcting that. Take your L. Didn't say any of this when you was flipping tables, trying to hit people with bottles, totally being belligerent yourself, being your true self on TV. You didn't have any of this for production. You knew what you signed up for 13 years ago, so don't act so surprised now. And I'm sure you've seen them cut ties with other people, so why should they give you any special type of treatment? I'm just curious. He ends it with, the sad truth in all of this is the franchise has always depicted us as zoo animals anyways. She don't give a damn. Tone has not changed from the first apology or half-ass apology she gave, and it's not going to change anytime soon. She really believes in what she said to Spice was right. She's trying to bring other cast members into this instead of holding herself accountable. Yandy getting her own backlash from the Krishan comment. Yandy is still getting her check. Is that why you mad?